Visit a Tier 1 ESGF index node such as esg-tn1.nse.liu.se and click on Login if you already have an ESGF OpenID. Else, click on Create Account to create a new one. You are now presented with the Create User Profile page where you need to ensure you fill in at least the fields that appear in bold. Make sure to use a valid email address as that is used to send you a link to reset your password should you require to do so. When the user creation process is successfully completed, log in with your newly created OpenID and password. Ensure that you have successfully logged in by examining the login bar at the top. Now click on the Search with Options tab. On the left-hand side of the search page, we have the search facets which can be used to narrow down the search results to what is relevant to us. It's best to select one facet at a time and click on Search. Here, I have selected the project CMIP 5. I'm filtering the results further by selecting SMHI from the Institute search facet. And next, I choose an experiment that I'm interested in. The Show Files tab shows me up to 10 files present in the dataset, and I have an option to list all of the files. Note that I can download the wget script for this selected dataset. Note also that I can change the number of listed datasets on the page. Here I'm asking it to specify up to 100 results on a single page, and I can select all of the displayed datasets and add it to my data card in one go. I could also select individual datasets that I'm interested in and add to data cart. Note that the data cart reflects the number of datasets that you have selected. I now select the Select All Datasets option and click on the wget script tab. If the selected data comes from multiple data nodes, there will be one wget script for each data node. Save your wget scripts to disk. Datasets from certain projects require that you sign up for access. Click on the Show Files tab on any dataset and then click on the HTTP Server tab. If it requires a sign-in, it will redirect you to a login page. Select your OpenID provider and click Go. The username is just the name component of your OpenID. Once authenticated, you may be presented with multiple groups you could sign up to. Clicking on the Register button brings up the End User License Agreement. Make sure that you select only one group, which is the most appropriate option for you. When you see the success page, it means you have successfully registered for accessing data from this project. You only need to do this registration once for each project. Here we show how to download your data using the wget script you saved to disk earlier. Simply execute the script with bash. The script will prompt you for your OpenID. Ensure that you type it in without any mistakes or typos. The myproxy password is the password to your OpenID. Once authenticated, your downloads will commence immediately. These wget scripts offer a certain degree of fault tolerance by supporting resumption of interrupted downloads. I cancelled the download here after a certain percentage of a file had been downloaded, and now just trying to see how many files have been downloaded. Now when I try to execute the script again, it will resume from where it stopped and without having to download files which have already been downloaded. I'm now going to clear up the downloaded files and demonstrate another means of authentication using session cookies instead of myproxy certificates. It's exactly the same as before, only you need to specify the -H flag, capital H flag at the end. Like before, it prompts you for your OpenID and password. But this time it uses session cookies instead of X509 certificates. Users have often experienced trouble with X509 certificates, and if for any reason you experience any kind of issues with the certificates, you could use this alternate means to download data from your wget scripts.